Hi everyone, I'm Sandy Anastasi, psychic channel, intuitive astrologer, and soul coach. I'm so glad you stopped by to listen and watch my October monthly special for 2018 because I am just so excited about this very new online class that I'm offering. And you're going to be the first to hear about it. And it's a fabulous discount if you step up and do it right now. Here's what it's all about. One of my top priorities, folks, when teaching my students and working with my clients has always been to create a safe and secure environment psychically. It's a fact that everyone grows, flourishes, and evolves in their very best when they're in an environment that is safe, nurturing, healing, and secure. And in my field, the field of psychic development, that is especially true. So the very first thing that I do with all of my students when I'm teaching anything is to teach them how to do whatever they're learning safely within the proper protection for that particular thing that they're learning. So over the years, I learned that psychic protection, especially during the formative growth times or when someone is growing through any kind of trauma, it's so important that in my psychic development classes, my students do learn those psychic protection techniques even as they learn their other psychic gifts. So the gift and the protection kind of happen together. That's the way I focus when I teach. I believe, in fact, that psychic protection is so important to everyone that I've posted my psychic protection tips for years on YouTube. And in fact, I think it's almost 5 years at this point. And a lot of you have been following my psychic protection tips for that long as well. It's a fact that when you apply my psychic protection techniques, everything in your life flows more smoothly. From your relationships, to your work, to your health, to your development of your psychic skills. Now, by popular demand, I've created an online psychic protection tips course that's going to deliver my psychic protection tips videos to you monthly right on your smartphone, your tablet, computer, or even your internet-capable television. For a whole year, I've gathered them all in one place. That's 5 years worth of tips. I've gathered them in one place, and I've organized them so there's no more searching. A new tip is going to be sent to you each month for a year. And all of your tips are going to remain accessible to you forever, online and as close as your smartphone or whatever device you're using to watch the course that I've created on. All of the psychic protection tips transcripts are also available too, and they'll be downloadable. So you can listen to it anywhere at any time, even in your car or when you're, between classes or on a break at work. You can listen to those tips anytime. You can find whichever tip you want easily, just like that. You get access to them forever. They don't go away. And you get the transcripts. And of course, along the way, you get one a month, but I've thrown in a lot of others because remember, there's 5 years worth of tips. So I've thrown in a lot of others that are going to come just as surprises along the way. And you get all of that, folks, all of that for this amazing low cost of $49. My friends, it would cost you that much in your own time to sort through all of my videos on YouTube and find the ones you want and organize them and transfer them to a place that you can get at them readily. This puts it all in one place, and it puts it in the form of a class, of a learning experience where you can be working on one tip, one group of tips often, for a month and really hone that particular skill before you move on to working with the next. This is just going to be an amazing class. I can't wait to start getting some feedback from you folks. Now, what's more is that if you purchase this Psychic Tips course during October of 2018, you can also order my Dark Forces webinar as a upsell to this program. Very easy to do. It's right there when you order the program. The upsell is available with it. And that program, normally, it's a video program, and normally sells for $14.95. It's my most popular selling video, folks. And if you buy this program, you will get that program for only an additional $10. And again, that goes straight to whatever device you're listening or watching, and it is yours forever. Okay? So how do you do this? You just click to my website, www.sandyanastasi.com, and you click the link either on my website or in my newsletter. That's to order the Psychic Protection Tips course. And then you'll see the opportunity for the upgrade to order the Dark Forces webinar, which teaches you all about psychic vampirism and what to do about it. And that's all there is to it. You're going to be my psychic protection student for a year. You also get an opportunity to comment, and I do go in and read those comments and often respond to them. So it's an opportunity to question and talk to me. This is just an absolutely phenomenal format, and I owe it all to you, because it's because of you that I've been able to create this, and that I've known how much people need this. So thank you. Here are, I just want to read these to you. Here are some testimonials from people that have worked with my tips. Here's one from Rico Sanchez. Thank you so much, Sandy, for your helpful and guiding tips. I absolutely enjoy your videos. Namaste. Rico, namaste to you too. And here's another that's from Laura Selba. She says, this is helping me so much. Thank you. You are a lifesaver. And thank you, Laura, for sharing that information with me and helping to encourage me to share this with everybody else. And here's a final one from David Leal. David is one of my long-term students, both in person and online. And God, I've known David for years. He used to come to my store. So it's not really surprising for me to hear from David here. But boy, this was so nice. So, thank you, David. I can't tell you how I appreciate your comments. David says, absolutely love this tip. I'm not sure which one he was referring to because he's watched them all. But he says, I love this tip. It was the invocation. That's the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. Thanks for clarifying that, David. He says, I love this tip. This invocation was powerful for me. I was in a bad mood earlier, so I tested it. And honestly, I feel much lighter and cheerful than I did a few minutes ago. And I love these short and practical videos, Sandy. And David, it's largely because of that comment that I decided to put these short and practical videos into a year-long Psychic Protection Tips course that's going to make it so easy and so fun to work with these tips and employ them. Just think, all month long, you can watch that tip over and over and over again until it really becomes a part of you, until you get to where you can actually learn it and work with it on a daily basis. And eventually all these tips will be that way. They'll all be built into you. So something's going on in your life and bam, a psychic protection tip just kicks in and you automatically are in the right energetic mode to handle whatever's come up in your life. Folks, you can expect your life to get smoother, your relationships to get better, your work environment to get better. You can expect everything in your life to improve when you start to utilize the Psychic Protection Tips. I promise. So go to my website, www.sandyanastasi.com. Look for my Psychic Protection Tips course. Click on it and sign up. And I'll see you on the inside. So long. It's been a pleasure as always. I'll see you next month.